Hey there guys, showing you real quick here how to do some distance and bearing drawings inside of QGIS. These are very common in, pretty much every legal land document that I've ever come across. I'm not a big land guy, but as far as I know, they're huge. It's a big deal out here in the West. So you can think of it a lot like the COGO tools inside of ArcGIS, and all we have to do is just install a plugin, format a table to dump into the plugin itself, hit draw, and we should be good to go. So first things first, we'll get the plugin, and to do that, just go to your old plugins, manage and install plugins, and we're going to go ahead and just type in distance, but you can type in whatever you want. You'll see I already have it installed here, but that is the one you're looking for. There's a lot of cool looking ones in there. I don't know what they do, but we'll figure it out one day, right? Once you do that, there you should see this little icon pop up somewhere in your toolbar, and we're going to fire him up real quick here. And we need to check our options real quick. If I remember correctly, this defaults to Azmuith, so you want to make sure that's on bearing. And all the other settings, just match those settings and you'll be fine. So now we're going to go over here in drawing. You'll see there's an import for the table. So a couple quick notes on the table itself. Here's the table. You'll see that the distance and the bearing, is formatted in a specific way where you have your directions, so north, south, east, west, and then your degrees, minutes, and seconds in that format. So the spaces shouldn't matter, but they matter for us humans. Another thing, and I don't know why it does this, but you need to convert your footages to meters, so multiplying by 3.28, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I keep clicking all the options for feet, but for whatever reason, it wants to take that number right there and divide it by 3.28. So anyway, to get feet, just do that and you'll be good to go. So go ahead and hit save. And now all we got to do is import our table here. So we'll go ahead and get our chords attempt table that we just looked at. And you'll see how it puts the azimuth and distance. Oh, one final thing about the table is make sure your delimiter is a semicolon, not a comma. So when you go to save that, whatever software you use, just change your delimiter to a semicolon. Alright, so once we're done, we're going to go ahead and just, all we need is a starting point now. So I'm going to pick a place on the map. Usually it's like, the beginning of Jenkins Field or something, depending on where you are. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to draw it in here, and I'm going to just drop a point there, and you'll see it grabs the coordinates there. And we're going to draw it into the active layer. So once that's all good, we should be able to hit draw. And I'm just going to get an ID of 5. I don't even think it needs an ID. And you'll see it drew all that line work for us right there. You can also draw it into a memory layer. So if you just need it real quick and you don't really feel like, making a new feature class and all that stuff, you can just draw it into memory, and we got ourselves a memory layer. So real simple, real easy, and it's really nice. You can see how you can expand it and do kind of whatever you want with it from there. So real simple, easy tool, and I found and solved my problem. Have a good one.